Come on. Rascal. Well, good morning from the Mogollon Rim in kind of northern Arizona, north of Phoenix. God, what a night. Wind actually wasn't too bad. I expected it to be worse than it was, but it was pretty good. I can't wait to go explore the rest of this thing. It's amazing. Goose, easy, come here. Good boy. Good boy. Well, the goal of today is to keep heading east on the Mogollon Rim Trail. If you saw the previous video of how I got to here, you know that's not the best way to get here. Don't recommend that. But I don't expect anything today like yesterday. This just skirts and travels along this rim for miles, and the goal is just to get further east, because tomorrow I actually need to hop on the interstate and start heading back home. So I'm gonna finish getting camp put away, and then we're just gonna go see what amazing things we can find today. And they're right, Goose. They're right. Yes, sir. Yes. Goose is excited. We are off and ready to see what we can find. I think there's just camping sites galore along this rim. That's a little offshoot that goes to a camp spot. Let's just go. Nope, that says road closed. No camp spot up there. Never mind. No roadside camping beyond this point. I take back everything I just said. Never mind. There's no more camping. But there was a lot back there. That was epic. So camp there, then continue on. I was talking to Rob this morning. He and I are both still in Arizona. We tried real hard to get our schedules and agendas to line up, but they just didn't. But he is regretting his choices right now because he is on the Sonoran Desert Traverse, where what I did back in February. And he said last night the low was 74. High yesterday was like 98, but the low was 74 last night. And I was like, oh, my low was low 40s, maybe even upper 30s. It got cold last night. So he's not happy with me right now. But I told him he should come with me, but this wasn't in the direction that he needed to go. He needed to go west, and I needed to go east. This looks like an epic spot to camp. Wow. Goodness. That's beautiful. I mean, if all this does today is drive along the edge of this rim, stopping at epic viewpoints along the way, I'll be happy. And I think there's zero chance of getting into anything technical today, which is fine. It doesn't have to be technical. I can drive around just like this in two-wheel drive with epic views and be happy. I can also go rock crawling and beat the crap out of my Gladiator and have a lot of fun doing that and be happy. So I'm easy to please. Man, this is off to a good start today. Turned down this little offshoot trail. Wanted to see what was up here on this hill. Very small camp with a commanding view. Wow. Someone left a lot of firewood. That was nice. And this one's quite a ways off the main road, so it'll be quieter. I hope these views don't get boring to y'all. Because I think there's going to be a lot of took a little offshoot trail to come down to this General Springs cabin. Built in 1918 as a fire guard station. Small spring near here was named after General George Cook, who used the spring while traveling. Cool. I wonder where the spring is. Cool cabin. Goose, Izzy, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you checking out the cabin? Awesome. Little 2-room cabin. I love checking out these little historical pieces. I just would love to know what it was like living in these things back in the day. Beautiful down here. Got this little meadow. Stream over here, I believe. Let's go see what this is. Well, the stream is not flowing. That's a bummer. Nice and grassy though. What a beautiful, peaceful spot. There's a fire ring just over there. So camping down here would be really nice. Izzy has been so awesome on this trip. Goose is always awesome, but this is Izzy's first big, long camping trip. And she's been doing fantastic. Super proud of her. She does like to get into things she shouldn't, though. So there's that. There's that campsite. It's very nice. I would not mind staying there at all. Izzy very much reminds me of Scrappy-Doo. Some of you probably have never seen Scooby-Doo and probably don't know who Scrappy-Doo is, but I know a lot of you do, and Izzy reminds me a whole lot of Scrappy-Doo in Frenchie size. Just kind of the, no, let me out, I got this, I can do it. She can be stubborn that way. Lots of beautiful campsites on this offshoot road. Okay, this is my favorite campsite I have found so far. Oh my gosh. It's got trees, multiple fire rings, epic views. Look at that. Wow. Yep, best one so far. I just continued on the trail around the corner from that last campsite. And look at this thing. Man, somebody's been bored. Or maybe making a wind blockage. Look at this. We got a bench and a fire ring and a bigger fire ring, and then like an altar. I mean, what they building a bonfire here? What the heck? That's a lot of rocks. I mean, and they're kind of blocking the view. I don't know why one would do that. There's more ashes there and there. I'm calling this an altar. Someone built an altar and sacrificed a virgin here. That's got to be it. And more amazing views. Dang. Well, I'm gonna mark this on the map for my patrons, and I'm gonna call this one Altar Camp. There we go. That's gonna be the name of it. Well, this would definitely be an interesting area to come back to. I mean, you've got the Mogollon Rim, which I'm sure is the most popular thing here, but you've just got a ton of Forest Service roads around here to explore. So definitely want to come back to this area and just go check this stuff. There was a wildfire here. I think last week. It was small. It was contained pretty quickly. But just a ton of Forest Service roads in this area. I'm honestly surprised at how few people I have seen today. Just a couple people camping, one other car out driving around. No, that's true. One car, one truck drove through this morning. And that's it. It is Thursday, so I mean, there's that. I bet this is very people-y on the weekends, because you can get any. I mean, you can come up here in a Camry and find a place to camp. It is beautiful, and the temps are excellent. It's just barely 60 degrees right now. I love it. Oh, this looks fun. I don't want to take the mud hole because I don't want to get the Jeep all nasty. So I'll take the super ruts. There we go. Making my way on a little offshoot trail to a spot called Myrtle Point. We'll see what Myrtle Point looks like. Well, I think Myrtle Point has the steepest bluff line views that I've found so far. That's a ways down there. Wow. God, this whole area is just incredible. I hope you're not getting bored with the views so far, because I'm not, and I'm sure there'll be more, but just hang with me. There's a whole lot to see, so thank you. Well, I've now crossed into the Sitgraves National Forest. I don't know why two national forests would like literally touch each other and not just be the same national forest. Maybe size, I don't know. But anyway, I'm now in this national forest, and this has become a big, massive dirt highway. On the Coconino National Forest side, it was starting to get narrower and rougher and rockier, and now that we're in the Sitgraves National Forest, it's a highway. It's nice. I'm not upset. Well, this area of the Mogollon Rim Trail in the Sitgraves National Forest has become very state parkish. Established campgrounds, not a lot of dispersed camping. Views aren't as nice. So I think if you're coming to the Mogollon Rim Trail, stick to the Coconino National Forest. I wasn't expecting the highway here. Probably would have if I'd paid better attention to my map. And there's that. Alright, back on dirt. Let's see where this goes. It was kind of funny. I stopped at a visitor center back there that Karen and I had actually been to before. I didn't realize that this dumped us out there, but when we were here in February, we stopped there to take Rooster Potty, and it was closed. It was covered in snow, so it's kind of neat seeing it all open and different. It was still stupid windy, just like it was then. But it's just interesting that I've actually been on that highway before. Who knew? I just got off the highway to get on this road, which is awful. And I'm thinking about turning around and get back on the highway. Not really, but it is that bad. It's not particularly pretty, so I'm not really filming anything here. This is still the rim road. This is like the Mogollon Rim Road, but there is no rim anywhere near here. So I don't know if I eventually get back to a rim section. I don't look. I mean, based on the map, it doesn't look like I do. So I don't know why it's called Rim Road when I'm not on the rim. Some of the mysteries of life. At least the pups are sleeping through it. Pretty sure Lazy can sleep through an earthquake, because that's kind of what this feels like. And I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I mean, this is the trip. This is the road, and this is what it's like. I don't sugarcoat this. If it's awesome and epic, I tell you it's awesome and epic. And if it sucks, I tell you it sucks. And how did the rim get over there now? Hold on. Now that it's on that side, how did it switch? Where did it go? I'm so confused right now. Pulled over in this little spot off the side of the road, little campsite here. Thought it'd be a good spot for lunch. Plus, I've been playing leapfrog with a couple big trucks pulling side by sides, and it's getting annoying. So I'm just gonna let them go by because they keep messing up my shots. So there they go, big side by side and a camper. Just let them go a little ways. I can do my thing. They won't interfere with me, and you know, it'll all be good. For lunch, I'm gonna just have some sausages, salami, and cheese stuff. There we go. And then I'm a sucker for like good mustards and jams and jellies and stuff. And we went in this olive oil tasting store in Sedona, and I bought 4 or 5. So I just reached in the bag. I don't know which one this is, so I'm kind of having a mustard roulette. I assume this is a mustard. Let's see. Apparently I can't tear paper. Which one is it? It is the bourbon molasses mustard. That sounds amazing. A little of that. A little of that. Oh my lord. I see 2 things. One, I kind of feel like I'm back home in the Ouachita National Forest. Just dirt roads surrounded by pine trees. That's kind of what the Ouachita National Forest is like too. 2, I got bit by some insect yesterday on my legs and even some on my arms. I don't remember. There weren't mosquitoes. Couldn't have been, because I didn't see any mosquitoes. I didn't see any bugs, period. I never felt like I was bit, but I was. and it is tearing me up today. Like, I am scratching and scratching. So it's just so bad. And this road just turned horrible. Oh my gosh. Wait, this got super rough. Ugh. Are these wild horses? Oh my gosh, are these wild horses? There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Are these wild horses? I don't see horseshoes. I don't see a brand. Oh my gosh. Here, horsey, 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 horsey. Come here, horsey. There's a little one. No, 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 come here. Come back. Come back. Let me pet you. I don't have an apple. Ugh. Rude. It makes me real sad when the wild horses don't let me pet them. They're so beautiful, but not very friendly. Well, I've let some more air out of my tires and have adjusted my shocks to a softer setting, and it is definitely helping with the roads. So, tire pressure is huge on roads like this. I was running at 20, now I'm at 16, definitely better. And then having the adjustable shocks to soften them up some so they can soak up more of the bumps without transferring into the Jeep, also huge. So, highly recommend. Still sounds like crap, but it feels better. Well, it has been a while since I've talked to you, and that is because the road sucks and the views suck. So I really don't have anything to share. Just a whole bunch of suckage. I don't want to just fill this video for that. So I'll be back later. Maybe it gets better. Or I'm in camp. Or a hotel. Who knows? This is a trail that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started driving without knowing what it was, and now they keep on driving it forever just because this is a trail that never ends. Bop, bop, bop. It just goes on and on, my friends. It is eternal, and it is awful, and it is ugly. There's no redeeming qualities of this trail. They should just shut it down. Well, I made it to the town of Sholo, which marks the end of the Mogollon Rim Trail. Getting gas here at Safeway, gonna air up, and probably head down the highway and start the journey home. I'm outside the National Forest. It'd be backwards going into my camp, so just make the best of it. Let's see, next video we will be on our trip to the Pacific Northwest, to Oregon, with a key stopover in Salt Lake City, Utah, to pick up something for our new Gladiator Ansel. So that'll be the next video that you, if you're watching these in order, that's the next video. But hope you enjoyed this one. Sometimes you take the bad with the good. Today started out epic and ended horribly. I would rate the Mogollon Rim Trail overall 4 out of 10. Don't really recommend. If you're just gonna do that little section actually on the Mogollon Rim and the Coconino National Forest, I'd rate that a 9 out of 10. Highly recommend just that little section. So, anywho, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.